Today I'm going to show you all the Gel X process and how I do it. First, I start with these stands and I cut some double-sided tape and stick it on them. And next I figure out what size nails I'm going to use, and I'm going to pick out which ones I'm going to use from these. So as you can see, I have them attached and most of them are filed down with this dermal. And I'm going to go ahead and do my last one and file her down. So now that we have our nails on the stand, we want to move on to trimming them. For these ones, I'm going to keep them longer simply because I want to try out some other designs, and it's a lot easier with longer nails and more fun. Because bigger nails means more room for more design. And yes, I do have one of those magnet trimmers on the way. I'm just waiting on it to come in the mail. I have a lot more nail stuff coming. I'm just waiting on it. I'm just going to skip through trimming these because it's kind of boring. Now, after I'm done trimming, I'm just going to go through with my file. I'm actually going to grab a different one because this one's a little dusty. Now that I have the better file, we're going to go ahead and file off these. Just file them. You know how to file nails. I'm going to do this off camera because it's a little hard to do with like the phone up and stuff. I actually cut them a little shorter and filed them down now, but now I'm going to go in with my base coat. This is the base coat I use. I use Beetles. It's a little old, so it's a little low, but I have more on the way, so it's okay. But I'm just going to go ahead and do the thumbnail here. So now that we have it coated in our base gel, we're going to bring it over to our UV light and leave that for 60 to 90 seconds. And I'm going to go ahead and do the other one while we're waiting. So now that we're finished with our base coat, we can go in with our color, which is going to be our base color. Now that we have our first layer, we're going to go ahead and pop it in our UV light. Now it's time for the second coat. Now for layer number 3. So now that I have all 3 coats and it's nice and black, I can go in with my cat eye gel. This is what I use. This is the color I'm using. And let's go ahead and do that. And this is the magnet I'm going to be using. Let's go ahead and see how this goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh. Alright. No complaints. It's a little crooked, but hey, it's my second try with this. Now I'm gonna go ahead and try this magnet. Might as well. Gotta put some cat eye on it. Same color as before. Now to try this magnet. One, 2, 3, 4. I'm not gonna make you guys wait. So this is how this one turned out. Honestly, extremely similar. Not seeing much of a difference there, but hey, looks like this is what we're using now because it looks like they all want to be the same. So let's keep going. So now that we're about finished, we can go in with our top coat. Now that we're finished with that, we can put it into our UV lamp yet again for 90 seconds this time. And it says 60 to 90, but it's our top coat, so I like to do 90 just to make 100% sure. So now for my favorite part, packaging. First, gotta pick out our little box we're using and peel off our double-sided tape. Being annoying today. And that is the Gel X process. But there's one last thing I just like to do. It's just pop it into this one more time, just to make sure before I close it up. And then you end up with sets like these.